Oh, hey there. Welcome to Vlogmas, day 11, here on Disc and Balls Golf Channel. Today, we're doing a video on everything that goes into making videos. Some of the overlays, some of the shot tracers. Way too much shot tracer. I had to pare that down dramatically because nobody wants to watch some guy click around on the screen a mile away from the camera for 20 minutes. But I realized after the fact that probably should have used a screen capturing type thing instead of just having the camera sitting next to me at the desk. It's not a lot I can do about that now. But if enough people are interested, I can do a screen capture type video where I show people how I use Sony Vegas. A lot of people prefer Adobe Premiere. I like the price point of Vegas. I probably like the accessibility and options of Premiere more, especially in regards to the shot tracer type stuff. I know Jomez uses it. I know like most places that do have a follow flight or shot tracer type thing are doing it in Premiere. So, but it's nice to just be like, hey, here's $80, and now I have video editing software. I think Adobe has gone to a yearly subscription type thing with theirs, which, you know, if you're the best and everyone likes you, then you can get away with that because people will pay for it. So hopefully the quality of the video isn't that terrible. It's actually like followable, but we'll see. Anyway, let's get into it. A ton of you ask me, how do you create such great videos and entertaining content? That's way better than anyone else on any platform ever. No one's asked me that, but anyway, here's just a look at what goes into me making videos. So if I'm doing a playthrough like this one here, in this case Blue Lake, this video will be out before this even gets remotely close to anywhere, so no spoilers involved. I have a template made for 3-man teams. This is the Riverside one with Zach and Kuzco. Spoilers. No, because that's already been done. You should have watched that video by now. If you haven't, stop this one and go watch that one. Also, don't look at this. In this case, we have 3 people. We have Abdul. We have Chance. And we have me. That was easy. And I found out after editing some of them that when I made the, not just 9 holes, I needed to make it larger so I could make this fit. So I had to make the boxes bigger and the logo bigger to accompany everything. What I usually do is start out, get the template, write down a bunch of distances. In this case, I've got a scorecard, which again, should have already watched this. The scorecard does have the distances, but I pulled the ones from the actual board at the beginning of the so what I do is I get this set up, have this here, hole 1, 455 feet. Don't forget beer. Beer is a very super important part of the editing process. Everything goes smoother. You're like a typing ninja. So hole 1 was actually a par 4. The way we played it, when they played it in the Portland Open, it was not. Whatever. Hole 1, par 4. Brr. Now you can use any sort of photo editing that will allow you to do a transparent background. Kind of get this all lined up. Good enough for me. Yeah, there we go. Good enough for me. Add, delete, and here we go. I use GIMP because it was free. It's like new image manipulation program or something like that. No, desktop. Disc golf. I'll name this fucker hole 1. The other thing that we use is PowerPoint. It kind of lines things up, so it makes it easier. Hole 2 is 425 and is also a par, or is a par 3. Oh well. So Abdul stayed the same. Chance +1, me -1. So chance +1, me -1. And what I'll do is hole by hole, I will go in and update the overlays. Once I have this one here, when I paste, it'll automatically do the same spot. Save, delete, burn, hole 2. Hole 2, they both went +1. So +1, +1 from whatever. I stayed the same. Hole 2 is, that was hole 2. We're on hole 3. You just says 566. The card thing said 540. I'll put 540. Hole 3, 540. And I'm guessing that's a 4, right? Yes. A 4. I'll double check this point. At hole 3, chance should be +2. 1, 2. Abdul 1 and me 1 under. Sweet. And I'll do that. I'll double check it every so often, just making sure that I have the right information. I don't think I screwed it up yet. At least not that anyone has caught. But I always like to double check. It's a real hassle to do this at different times. So hole 3, bogey, double. So, and at this point we just kind of mosey our way through the rest of the overlays. You get into a rhythm, especially if you get a couple beers deep. It's like boom, boom, each little field. Good to go. So, and we'll just go through. Took a little bit of getting used to because some of this isn't very intuitive, but it's free, and I like it a lot. It's definitely worth it. I use it also for my shot tracing for golf. Not that I've made any of those videos lately, because disc golf is just, it's easier to make the disc golf videos than the golf ones. Golf, if I want to do shot tracer so that you can even remotely see the flight, it is, oh, hooray. I'll do this, I'll do this. This again will be out tonight actually. So by the time you see this one, it might even be Vlogmas by the time you see the editing. But yeah, that's kind of rambling. This is the first part of it. I'll probably have other parts. I'll probably edit out a bunch of the useless shit for this one. And I'm going to get the rest of these holes done. Sometimes on the video I'll do shot tracers, which are a gigantic pain in the ass. Whoopsies. So apparently I already fucked up and I didn't dot the right thingamajigger. Not jizzer. I didn't drink. I haven't even drank tonight. I hadn't drank tonight. Sometimes very tedious. I go a few frames at a time. Copy that. The disc is now here. Make a dot. And really, what we're trying to do is show, in a video you've already seen by now, this thing turn over, right. Oh gosh, that was not even good. Undo. There, that's better. Oh, I did it on the fucking paste layer, not the... I make sure I do it on the background layer, because eventually I just do it as an overlay. And there's a faster way to do this. There's a way to do it so that it does it in real time. I want to try it by making an animated GIF, but for the moment, this seems to be a method that works. It's not great, it's not pretty, but it's functional, and that's good enough for the moment for me. Eventually, these will look like they're going somewhere. Especially with ball golf, I get really quick about these because, yeah, with ball golf I get pretty quick because it's like 1 or 2 frames at a time. This is going to be the first time I've done a multicolored tracker. Most of the time I'm just one green line to indicate where the ball went. Sometimes I do it for disc golf. It's pretty damn rare. I'm going to do another one that's probably just a few holes because it's so fucking tedious. So, yeah. And now it's out of the turnover and it's starting to get toward the fade, I think. Yeah, so from this drone angle, it's pretty similar to tracking a golf ball, but it's definitely not efficient. Which is why I don't do it a lot. There are better ways to do it, and I know there's an app now on Apple, but it's not on Android. On Apple it'd be, or on Android it'd be convenient, but it's similar to, there's a shot tracer app on for traditional golf, and I don't like it. It's inaccurate. It's kind of like guesses a lot. Like I see someone with a big ol' out to in swing and they catch it on the heel and it starts as a pretty straight line, and I'm like, that was a gnarly cut. There's no way in hell that did the thing that they thought it did. I really hope you guys end up finding this the flight number videos interesting, or at least useful. So here's the plan. Path 1. We're going to stroke path. Solid color. Pattern, blah, 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 blah. Line width is 9, that's fine. That's what I usually do. We're going to stroke that with this cool yellow. That's great. Love it. Let's try it. Beautiful. Turn. We're going to try to stroke the turn with red. I'm going to choose a color. Where the fuck is the colors? Ah, here you are. Okay. Stroke path. Yes. Beautiful. And then the fade, finally. Let's see, fade. We change this color. We're going to do the fade as green, because we all like green. Green means safe-ish, unless you're really trying to throw a roller. This is why you gotta make sure you're on the right background. Paths, fade, stroke path. Still green, still safe. Turn, not safe, red. Stroke path, yeah, sure. Path. Where's that damn yellow that I had before? Yellow. So, yellow. Lovely. Get the fuck out of my sight. It's a path. I want to stroke the path. Edit path, stroke path. There's an easier way, right? Yeah, normally I just click it and I go to stroke. Stroke, right there. For a little while, like I said. It's got the yellow, let's stroke it. Beautiful. What's it look like? Good enough for government work. This isn't government work, this is way cooler. You take this, you extract, you have to extract in this one. So, we got this bad boy. That's fine. Make sure we're not doing this. Turn this down. Seems fine. We want to transition. No, not clock wipe, you fucking retard. Swipe, swipe, swap, swap? No. Linear wipe. That's right, soft edge. Drag this down on this guy. Hopefully find it. Oh no, gosh, jeez, what the fuck did I just do? Control Z the fuck out of that. And then, no, why? Why are you doing this to me? There it is. Fix the offset. Angle doesn't fucking matter. Feather, why the fuck not? I don't even know. Dude, you got there way before the disc. Still a little early. Can we wait farther than that? Fade it in so it never goes. I mean, that's fine, I guess. Good enough. And that's how you do a very crude shot tracer. So the overlays and the shot tracing are particularly tedious and time consuming, but some videos are mostly just editing clips together. Not a lot of extraneous stuff. Sometimes I'll add text. That's pretty damn basic. But on certain videos, it's just cut and splice the pieces together, cut out the boring shit. Oh, sorry. Cut out the boring clips, and always have beer handy. Sometimes it's like gotta find a bit of a flow to the actual editing. Yeah, so the ones that are just editing bits and pieces together are usually pretty simple. It's kind of just like you're sitting through watching the stuff to make sure there's nothing particularly egregious as far as like sometimes I'll, like in this case, the audio is really loud, the camera's right next to the chains. These walls echo like crazy, so I bumped down the sound levels just to make it a little bit more reasonable. I might as well bump the sound down on these ones too, just because. Look at those big waves. That's, watching normal stuff, not in a confined space or a confined, tunnel or whatever. These will be really low usually. It's usually there's a spike for claps, there's a spike for chains being hit, there's a spike for tree hits sometimes, particularly in Oregon. But you can use those as little markers to know, oh, okay, that's where that tree hit is. There's nothing interesting that happens until then. Okay, boom, I'm just going to edit out that spot. For some of my videos, I drop a disc on the ground, like, not intentionally. I kind of forget. I've got, like, a stack of them, and I'm just like, okay, get these out of my way. And it kind of signifies, oh, I'm getting ready to throw. It's, like, unintentional, but it's convenient when it comes to editing, because I'm like, oh, okay, boring, 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 discs get dropped. Okay, there, now it's go time. But really, this is the easiest part. Just doing this cut and paste. It's actually kind of relaxing in a way. After the recording is usually the hard part, unless I'm doing shot tracers. Then shot tracers are always the hardest part. Like by the time this one comes out, the hit the line video will come out, which I managed to record it in about not even that. Recorded it pretty quickly, but it took about 6 hours of editing. No, I started at 12:30 and I finished about 9. So yeah, about 8 hours of editing for about 9 minutes of video, and it's I definitely took some clips out too. I was like, you know what, these aren't good content. I'm not even going to show them, and then I had to edit the previous me talking to the camera because it didn't really jive with what I was trying to accomplish. So yeah, stuff like that doesn't always go as planned. Sometimes you record extra, sometimes you record not enough, and you're like, I wish I'd thought of doing whatever while I was out there. Um, but it just depends. Probably more important than beer is having Tigger around to provide moral support. Oh, that's you. Yeah, that's you. So, or background barks, which has happened more than a few times, right, Tigger? You know who I'm talking about. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, I hope you found this mildly to moderately entertaining and maybe informative. As always, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you on the course. And I doubt I'll see you in the editing room.